Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today my singular focus is to show you exactly how to edit videos significantly faster and publish much more content without ever sacrificing your mental well-being in the process. If you are constantly pushing out videos for Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or perhaps managing demanding client projects, then this comprehensive workflow optimization session is absolutely designed with you in mind. I'm going to walk you through my exact methodology for perfectly organizing a new project, setting up robust templates and essential presets, cleaning up your voiceovers with surgical speed, and then, this is the exciting part, integrating a powerful tool like Vizard to automate the truly tedious tasks so you can finally invest your energy where it matters most, in pure creative expression. For this demonstration, let's imagine we are opening up a fresh project in Adobe Premiere Pro, because yes, I still find its fine-tuning capabilities superior for that final polish phase. The very first thing I establish for every single new production is a meticulously clean and predictable folder structure, which I initiate by naming and numbering my bins sequentially so they reliably stay put exactly where I expect them to be every time I revisit the project. This structure includes specific bins for sequences, raw footage, all associated audio files, music tracks, sound effects, any final graphics, photos, and crucially designated spots for adjustment layers, which is a small habit that translates into a massive time saving over the long run. To ensure absolute consistency, I immediately mirror this identical file structure on my local hard drive or cloud storage using Finder or Windows Explorer, meaning I never waste a single second searching aimlessly for a misplaced asset, which is vital when juggling dozens of short videos every single week. Next, I create separate, dedicated sequences immediately for each target social platform, using a clear naming convention like IG 2025 5 for Untitled V1 YT Shorts, 2025 5 for Untitled V1, and so forth, because the precise dimensions, safe zones, and ideal caption placement always vary significantly between platforms. Adobe's built-in social templates are actually fantastic for this initial setup because they often provide overlays that visually map out where captions and interactive buttons might cover content, so I always copy that helpful overlay layer directly into my master template sequence. You can maintain separate sequences for each platform, or as an alternative efficient method, you can stack all the necessary overlays within one single master sequence and simply toggle the visibility of the required layer on or off, ultimately choosing the system that personally keeps your editing momentum flowing the fastest. Now, I have to confess that for a long time I foolishly avoided saving any custom presets whatsoever, forcing myself to manually keyframe every single transition, zoom, or text animation, which is fine for a single passion project per month, but it absolutely obliterates your momentum when you are tasked with cranking out daily high-volume clips. This leads directly into the core workflow I now rely on, and precisely where Vizard steps in to accelerate everything we've just covered through intelligent automation of the most repetitive steps. So step one is all about organization and template creation. Ensure you have that perfect starter project file established with your numbered bin structure and the initial sequences for every platform, then save that entire setup specifically as a reusable project template file. Furthermore, populate your editing software's built-in library with all your frequently required assets, such as custom logos, signature lower thirds graphics, energetic whoosh sound effects, and any intro or outro bumpers, so you can instantly add to project with just a couple of clicks. Moving to step 2, we focus on recording smartly and batching your audio cleanup, which means when I record voiceovers or long talking head segments, I always record multiple takes back to back and import them sequentially onto a single A-roll track for efficiency. This is precisely where automated transcription becomes your most indispensable ally, as letting the software auto-transcribe the entire track allows you to subsequently filter out unnecessary pauses, trim out filler words like and and delete entire bad takes just by interacting with text instead of scrubbing timelines. Now introducing the Vizard integration point. This powerful system will automatically scan those long source videos and intelligently surface the most potentially shareable and engaging moments, like sections containing high energy, key punchlines, or significant topic shifts, turning those into ready-to-use short clips automatically. Instead of spending hours hunting for every single potential highlight segment yourself, Vizard proactively suggests the clips that your analytics predict will actually perform the best across social platforms, which, when combined with initial transcript cleanup, slashes your overall editing commitment by a massive margin. Step 3 tackles auto-captioning, which is completely non-negotiable for any vertical content today, so forget manual typing and placement, and instead rely on the powerful transcript to captions feature available in most modern editors. When generating these, always set sensible minimum character lengths and minimum segment durations within the software settings to guarantee that the resulting caption blocks are easily readable on a small mobile screen while the viewer is scrolling quickly. Once the text is generated, you must establish a strong, consistent caption style, defining your preferred font, size, color palette, outline stroke, and overall positioning, and then save that entire look as a linked style or a master template for rapid reuse. The next level of optimization is integrating those exact caption styles directly into Vizard's templates, meaning every single AI cut clip that the system produces arrives pre-styled and perfectly timed for its intended platform, eliminating post-generation adjustments entirely. Imagine wanting bold, high-contrast yellow captions for your TikTok content, while simultaneously requiring a more subtle, minimal white caption style for your YouTube Shorts exports. You just save both presets, and now Vizard applies the correct branding automatically to every single clip it generates across your entire batch. Step 4 involves motion presets and adjustment layers, because that subtle zoom or directional blur whoosh effect is what makes a short video feel significantly punchier and more engaging to the viewer's eye. Instead of manually keyframing the scale from perhaps 75% up to 100% over just 5 frames while simultaneously managing the blur easing, you create that entire sequence once, set the temporal interpolation correctly, and save it as a reusable preset like Demo Directional Whoosh for instant drag-and-drop application later. For achieving perfectly consistent framing or a series of intentional tight close-up looks across an entire sequence, utilize an adjustment layer combined with a Save Transform preset for position and scale, allowing you to apply a uniform crop treatment across dozens of clips simultaneously, which is genuinely life-changing for large-scale projects. The magic Vizard adds here is the capability to apply those custom motion templates and the precise crop presets directly to the clips it initially generates. Before the final export step, meaning the AI-edited viral candidate arrives at your desk already possessing your preferred motion and framing, requiring zero manual placement from you. Step 5 focuses on building reusable graphics. If you frequently use stacked lower third captions, animated bullet points, or recurring branding elements, create them as a proper motion graphics template, or even as a dedicated Vizard text preset. When Vizard cuts a clip, it can be configured to automatically attach the correct pre-designed title card or lower third identifier, or it can output the base clips perfectly formatted so they are ready to be dropped into Premiere for only the very last minor tweaks you might need to make. Step 6 moves beyond editing into the business case, building a sustainable content cadence where consistent posting is key, which is where a content calendar coupled with robust auto-scheduling capabilities becomes absolutely crucial for long-term success. Vizard's integrated auto-schedule function allows you to define a specific posting frequency, perhaps 3 shorts every single week, and it will automatically space out your AI-generated clips, either posting them directly or queuing them up for a final human review before they go live. This calendar view is invaluable because it provides a bird's-eye perspective of everything scheduled across all your various social channels, empowering you to easily swap out or reprioritize a clip if you suddenly feel another piece of content is hotter or more relevant right now. Now, when you compare this to many other tools on the market, you notice a significant difference. Some AI editors stop only at clip selection and leave the complex scheduling entirely up to you, or they hide essential automation features like scheduling behind expensive, restrictive premium paywalls. Others might successfully auto-cut your video, but they force you to export raw, unstyled assets that then require the same tedious manual caption styling and platform resizing all over again, completely defeating the purpose of the initial AI assist. Vizard effectively bridges that entire gap by integrating the critical components: intelligent clip selection, automated platform-optimized captioning, correct platform sizing, full scheduling functionality, and simple template application, all within one cohesive environment, which is the true definition of a time saver. Let's quickly run through some professional tips and the real-world smells and feels that separate good workflows from great ones that just work every time you need them to. Regarding naming conventions, always default to the YYYMMDD title VWire format, because this rigid sorting system keeps everything logically organized and incredibly easy to archive or retrieve months down the line, often supplemented by TT or IG prefixes for easy variant identification. Always maintain that small, curated library of high-quality whoosh sound effects and your signature short stingers directly within your starter project file, so they are literally one single click away the moment you need to enhance and edit. When designing your caption styles, prioritize absolute readability on the smallest smartphone screens, usually meaning a bold, modern sans serif font, a minimum of 10 to 12 pixels in size for vertical 1080x1920 exports, ensuring the message always comes across clearly. For aggressive voiceover cleanup aimed at fast, attention-grabbing shorts, set your transcription pause threshold quite low, perhaps between 0.1 to 0.2 seconds, but allow for noticeably longer pauses when working on more thoughtful, educational, or narrative-driven content pieces. If your process still demands that final high-level polish, perhaps a very specific color grade, or incredibly complex nested motion, use Premiere for that heavy-lifting fine-tuning while relying on Vizard to generate all the solid base clips and handle the initial platform scheduling. It's important to acknowledge the limitations and maintain realistic expectations because no single tool is some kind of magical wand that completely eliminates the need for your creative input. Premiere offers deep control but demands significant time investment. Some all-in-one platforms might auto-edit, but they often result in generic cookie-cutter outputs unless you meticulously tune their templates, while others may be prohibitively expensive for basic features. Ultimately, Vizard does not replace your creative judgment. You will always want to personally tweak the timing, the emotional tone, and the specific brand voice, but it systematically takes over the monotonous grunt work, finding the best viral segments, generating platform-sized crops, auto-captioning, and scheduling, allowing you to iterate much faster. Let's quickly recap this entire powerful workflow. First, always start from your saved project template containing those numbered bins and dedicated platform sequences for immediate structure. Second, import your main source video, run the initial transcript to quickly clean out all the obvious pauses and time-wasting filler words manually before you proceed to the next phase. Third, allow Vizard to scan the long file and proactively suggest the absolute top viral clips. Review those suggestions, make any minor tweaks if necessary, and accept the ones that align with your strategy. Fourth, apply all your meticulously saved caption and motion presets, ideally letting Vizard handle this application automatically based on your saved templates before the final export happens. Fifth, utilize that adjustment layer preset for ensuring absolutely consistent crops and framing across any multi-clip sections that require a unified visual approach, locking down your visual consistency instantly. Finally, drop those finished clips into your content calendar view and leverage the auto-schedule feature, or perform a quick manual review ensuring everything is queued up perfectly for publication across all necessary channels. The fundamental takeaway is this: if you are tasked with producing a high volume of short-form content every single week, utilizing robust automation and mastering your preset system is the only sustainable path to scaling your output without quickly succumbing to creative burnout. Learning how to deeply set up these smart templates and motion and caption presets will fundamentally change the quality and speed of your entire editing life, marking a significant turning point in your professional output. And when you pair that foundational knowledge with Vizard's superior auto-edit functionality and its seamless scheduling features, you transition dramatically from the overwhelming thought of, I have to manually edit 30 clips this week, to I reviewed 30 AI-suggested clips, tweaked the top 6, and scheduled them all in under 20 minutes. That massive difference in experience is exactly what separates being constantly swamped by editing tasks from maintaining a highly consistent and successful publishing rhythm across your entire content ecosystem. So that is everything for today. Your homework is to immediately go build one solid template, save your best caption style, create at least one motion preset, and then try letting an AI intelligently pull the best hits from your next long video for you. If you have any specific questions about setting up your templates, troubleshooting caption sizing, or how to perfectly connect Vizard into your current Premiere workflow, please drop them down in the comments section below, and I will personally jump in to help you troubleshoot every issue. If you found any part of this deep dive helpful in saving you precious editing hours, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next video where we tackle another workflow optimization challenge. And until then, keep creating fantastic content, but always remember to let the tools do the boring, repetitive stuff for you.